So you want to work out, but you hate going to the gym, the crowds, the parking, what to wear. But can you get a gym quality workout at home? Well, here's the thing. Most people don't, because the usual advice they hear is completely wrong. Because it's not about where you work out, it's about how you work out. And most people get that part dead wrong. In this video, I'll break down the 4 factors that almost nobody talks about and why getting them wrong is the real reason your workouts aren't getting you the results you want, no matter where you work out. You're doing leg lifts, kickbacks, tiny pulses. It burns, you're sweating, and you think this has got to be working. But soreness and sweat is not what changes your body. Challenge is what changes your body. The goal is stimulus. Your body adapts when it's challenged with enough resistance, not when it's just fatigued. And remember those leg lifts and pulses from earlier? Well, they're not going to work. No weight, no load on the muscles, and your body has been doing those same tiny movements forever. They feel hard because they cause a buildup of lactic acid. That's that burning sensation. But that burn is not a sign of fat loss or muscle growth. It just means that your muscles are getting tired, not that they're changing. To actually reshape your legs or build strength, you need to challenge those muscles with real resistance, not just make them burn. Challenge creates change. Soreness and sweatiness doesn't. Progress comes when you force your body to do something that it's not done before. And that means real resistance, real effort, and sometimes real discomfort. Now, body weight exercises can be effective, but only up to a certain point. Your muscles adapt. That's their job. What was once hard, now's easy. Mission accomplished. And easy does not change your body. So you have to make it a little more challenging. Think about this. How many times do you sit down and stand up every single day? Well, that's a squat. And if body weight squats were all you needed to reshape your legs, you'd be there already. So the first key factor to a good workout at home or anywhere is to challenge your muscles. Challenge creates change. You've probably heard it a million times. Just keep working hard and the results will come. But after weeks or maybe even months of working out, you're still using the same weight on the machine. You're still using the same number of repetitions. And your body, well, it still looks the same. You're frustrated and confused and still not seeing results. But here's the truth. Without progressive overload, your body has no reason to change. And you're missing the entire point of strength training. Getting stronger. Progressive overload is the secret to reshaping your muscles, boosting your metabolism, and getting the body you want. Progressive overload simply means continue to get stronger. Progressively overload your muscles. And building strength does not mean you're going to get bulky muscles. In fact, when you're using progressive overload, you're shaping your muscles to be leaner and more defined. And progressive overload helps you burn more calories while you're doing it and while you're at rest, making fat loss much easier and weight maintenance much more sustainable. I know, because I've been there. But here's the catch. It's not just about pushing yourself to do more repetitions. It's about doing the right type of challenge to push your muscles in a way that makes them change. And that's called intensity. When you increase the intensity of your workouts through progressive overload, you're forcing your muscles to adapt and grow stronger, which ultimately reshapes your body. You don't need endless repetitions and lighter weight. You need to push your muscles harder with the right type of challenge. The key to progress is finding that sweet spot, adding weight gradually to push your muscles into new territory, increasing the time under tension, like slowing down your repetitions, or even adding an extra set or two to increase your volume. So the second key factor to a good workout at home or anywhere is to use progressive overload and add intensity. And if you're finding this helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. So you do workouts you found online. You did all the reps, you followed along, you burned calories, so you assume it was effective. But just because it burns doesn't mean it works. Here's the truth. You cannot spot reduce. What you're feeling is local muscle fatigue, not fat loss. Effective exercises train major muscle groups through large ranges of motion. under real tension. Think squats, lunges, deadlifts, back exercises, chest exercises, large body parts. The moves that build strength are the ones that are actually going to change your body. They're not flashy, but they work. Those influencer workouts, they might get clicks, but they're not going to reshape your body. They're built for engagement, not results. And that's because they're not based on science. But here's the truth. It's not about the burn. It's about doing exercises that have actually been proven time and time again to change the shape of your body, not the ones that just feel like you're working. So the third key factor to a good home or anywhere workout is to use effective exercises. You're working out hard, you're eating healthy, you're doing your best, but something's still missing. You think, I go to the gym, I hit the bike, I do some leg stuff, I do some arm stuff, I do some ab stuff. You feel like you're doing everything right, but your results aren't there and you're just stuck. Jumping from machine to machine or doing the same exercises every single week is not a plan. What you're missing is called periodization, a system that builds your progress over time with specific phases designed to push your body forward. Without it, your muscles plateau and your results stall. Think about it this way. You wouldn't expect to build a house without a blueprint. You can't expect to transform your body without a plan. A real workout plan includes specific exercises, repetition ranges, rest periods, progressive overload, and different phases. A 6 to 8 week program with specific goals for each phase. It gives you a roadmap so you're not just spinning your wheels with random exercises. And more importantly, it adapts over time to keep your body challenged and to keep your progress moving. When you follow a structured program with periodization, you know exactly what to do, how to do it, and when to push harder or take a step back. You get measurable progress and results without the confusion and frustration. So the fourth key factor to a good home or anywhere workout is to use periodization. Do you work out at home or at the gym or a little of both? Let me know in the comments below. Whether you prefer working out at home or the gym or a little bit of both, the key is applying the right training principles. Strength training isn't about the equipment, it's about the techniques that get you real results. So if you're ready to build strength, reshape your body, and stay consistent, then subscribe because I have a whole lot of other tips coming up to help keep you on track and stay healthy for the rest of your life.